Hello, my name is Cheong Kim. I'm currently a final year undergraduate at NTU, majoring in biological sciences with a second major in data analytics. My decision to pursue a PhD under the IGP collaboration initiative stems from a growing interest in research questions that sit at the intersection of biology, data, and also complex systems. This interest was shaped both from my personal experience and also my academic training. I entered university with an open mind rather than a fixed research direction. My first research project was through the Eureka program under the mentorship of Professor Wilson, who holds joint appointments in LKC medicine and also in School of Biological Sciences. And through this interdisciplinary environment, I conducted a qualitative study on patients' trust in healthcare AI, and this introduced me to the clinical side and also highlighted the importance of aligning science with patient perspectives. I recognized the importance of hands-on experimentation after this project, so I immersed myself into more wet lab research after this. So during a summer research program at PostTech, I worked on molecular biology and biological engineering experiments, which strengthened my understanding of how molecular pathways can be systematically manipulated to achieve certain biological outcomes. And later I applied my skills in MSD Singapore in my internship, and I conducted an independent research project and gained experience in planning and executing the end-to-end experimental workflows. And lastly, in my final year project, I investigated cancer cell mechanisms using both 2D and 3D cell-based assays, which trained me to think scientifically from observation to mechanism. Through these experiences, I developed a strong foundation in experimental biology and an analytical and quantitative thinking from my data analytics training. I'm comfortable in designing experiments, troubleshooting protocols, and interpreting complex data sets, and lastly, communicating findings clearly to the interdisciplinary teams. And moreover, I think I've learned to adapt my approach when experiments go wrong, which I believe is a skill that is essential for doctoral research. Looking ahead, I think my long-term goal is to pursue research in academia or a research-driven industry, tackling biologically complex problems through interdisciplinary collaboration. I'm applying under the NTU IGP collaboration initiative because I strongly believe that this interdisciplinary program well suits my background and my research approach and allows me to experience cross-disciplinary perspectives while developing into an independent researcher. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.